is everybody doing? Good, I hope.
So I've been spending... Actually, I've spent exactly 1 week here in my new house, here in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, just getting ready for school. And in this past week, there's been a lot that has happened. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a blow-by-blow of pretty much everything that happened this week in Columbia to me. Saturday was pretty easy. All I did was just really move in and move stuff in. I got my bed, my lizard, my stereo, my desk, and my awesome yellow chair here inside here, my room. Sunday, I woke up and went to church and came back. The end. Monday was cool. I don't remember all of it because I don't think I did anything. But Tuesday was fantastic. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, Tuesday was amazing. It was the first day of BCM, and I got the chance to spend time with friends that I hadn't seen this entire summer. I got to hang out with them and do BCM stuff and play keyboard and worship with people and just funness. It was just, God, man, I love people. And then Wednesday came, and I actually had to go and get ready for school and stuff to happen because the first day of classes was Thursday. So Wednesday, I decided, hey, I haven't gotten my books, I haven't really walked around the campus to see where everything is, where my classes are, and I need to get my parking pass so I can park my car so I don't get tickets, because no one likes parking tickets. No one. So I decided to do that. Meanwhile, I'm like, hey, you know what? Do you want to be awesome? As if I pretended like I was Mystery Guitar Man and wore sunglasses and ran around a campus with my guitar. Yeah, I know my guitar is electric, but that was what was so fun about it. So I'm going around the campus. I got my parking pass. Or first thing I did, was to get my parking pass. And I walk over to the parking place, the parking authority people who are like, hey, you can get a pass. Nah, and I'm just standing there. There's this big long line, and no one is there to help me. Everyone is all standing there like, hi. And it was just really awkward because no one was doing anything. But after standing there in that long line for about 15-20 minutes, some lady comes out and just goes, oh, excuse me, is anyone here that has already bought a parking pass and is trying to pick it up? To which I said, yeah, that's why I'm here, actually. Standing around for 20 minutes. What do I do? Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. You can just come inside and we can get you set up. We can get you your parking pass real fast, sir. Well, real fast is kind of late by about 20 minutes, but okay. And then she gave me my parking pass. So I moved on to the next thing, which was getting my books. Oh my God. I walk over to the South Carolina bookstore where you can pick up the books that you pre-ordered and stuff, and I rented my books. I decided to rent my books just because I really wanted to save money. The line was so long that the person writing down like who is here and who is picking up the books had to leave the desk and go and ask people individually, like in the line, because it was taking so long to find people's books. Yeah. However, one practical upside was that the Campus Crusade for USC was giving out free popsicles, so guess what I indulged myself with? The free popsicle. Anyways, keep in mind that I'm standing in this ginormous line with my guitar, just hanging out, just chilling and stuff. I'm just standing there, just hanging out, and the lady who comes up and asks who I am, I give her my information, tell her I'm going to pick up my books, and she buzzes the back and goes, alright, we have book order 3802946 here. That is, what number did I say? Yes. He's here to pick up his books. Okay, now thank you. So I'm thinking, only got one book. It shouldn't take too long, should it? Wrong. No, it took over 3 hours. 3 hours! 3 hours to get my books. Apparently, what happened behind the scenes was that some person was running around, found the box that had my book quite fast, looked at it and said, "Well, this is weird. Only has 1 book. There must be more. Hey, could you find the rest of this order?" Yeah. Sure. I'll do that. And then that person never found the rest of my order because it didn't exist. Probably what also happened was the person that was looking for the rest of my order forgot and ended up getting involved with, you know, finding other orders. The point was, it was so aggravating to be standing in that line. I'm standing at the table. I'm sitting there talking to the people who are like handing out the books and stuff that are like, "Oh, this is your order, here you go." They're like, "How long have you been standing there?" And I'm like, "I've been standing here for an hour." Yeah, an hour turned into a half hour, or half hour more. And then, so 1.5 hours turned into 2 hours, and 2 hours turned into 3 hours. I'll tell you what though, those people behind those desks, they know my name. Yep, they're my best friends. I love friends. Now, I would like to think that they were holding on to my books for me just to make sure, you know, because that's kind of a courtesy, and just to let me hang out with people. But in the South Carolina heat, it was not fun one bit. I mean, true. I got a free popsicle, I gotta hang out with people, and I gotta play my guitar for people and stuff, and hang out and have fun and laugh and stuff. But it was not really fun. After that fiasco, I came home and slept. Anyways, Thursday came around, and Wednesday night I was looking over my schedule, making sure I had what was what, and ends up that the first class that I had was just was a lab for a class that I haven't even started yet. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to that. However, the afternoon class was a class that I had taken last year, but kind of didn't do so good. But that's a different story. It was History 101. And I walk in expecting, you know, pretty much the same thing that happened last year. And I mean, I know it's not the same teacher, but it's the same course. I was realized how wrong I was by looking at the syllabus. For those of you that don't go to college, the syllabus is such a good thing. You have no idea. It says everything that you're going to do in that class. It gives you dates for when tests are coming, when quizzes are coming, when papers are due. Like, it talks about every single day. It is fantastic. And another thing it does is it goes over what you're going to learn each day. Now, last year in History 101, we began with talking about ancient civilizations and the birth of ancient civilizations, like Babylon. The first ancient civilization we talk about this year is Rome. That's like over 6,000 years after Babylon. Yep, that's right. This teacher looked at the really old stuff and said, "That's stupid," and decided to skip it. All I'm saying is, why couldn't we skip it last year? Anyways, whatever the reason, I'm glad that we're skipping all that stuff and just focusing on the kind of important new stuff, like Rome. Because Rome is cool. It is. So that's a pretty easy first day. And then yesterday happened, Friday. Friday, my first class was at 9. And I can't remember what class it was. It's kind of bad when I say it like that. Oh, no. It was calculus. Yeah. Calculus 141 is another class that I have to take over again because... And it really seems to me that any and every science or math class that I'm being taught here at the University of South Carolina has a professor that I can't understand. I mean, I understand English just fine, but for some reason Eastern European accents are the devil to interpret for me. I don't know why. The next class was chemistry, which was a class that I dropped last year for, well, that's a different story. And this teacher's actually pretty cool. You don't understand. I walk into that class and the first thing that plays is a song by OK Go called This Too Shall Pass. If you've never heard it, go look at the music video. The music video is fantastic. It's a ginormous Rube Goldberg machine. The entire music video was just done in one take. great music videos. Oh man, I love it. And to me, walking into a classroom, watching that music video, is like a divine sign of God saying, John Patrick Melendez, this class will be better than the other one last year. I promise. To which I said, thanks. So, needless to say, I'm pretty excited about this class. And also because, well, the teacher seems pretty cool. He seems to be running the class a whole lot better than the last guy did. He actually uses technology. The last guy was all like, yeah, there's a thing called Blackboard. And then my last class of the day, which is criminal justice, I was pretty excited about, didn't happen. Unfortunately for him, a family member had died, so we had to cancel class for both Friday and Monday, this upcoming Monday. And while I'm pretty sad for his situation, and I kind of did say a quick little prayer like, oh, dear God, hope he's okay and stuff, I'm so glad that I didn't have to go to that class on Friday, because that would have been a long day. And also, just knowing that I don't have to go on Monday either is kind of cool. Then, Friday ended on an awesome note. Some of my friends slash neighbors and stuff came over and gave me free homemade lasagna for dinner. Oh yeah, homemade lasagna is boss! And then Saturday came around and I've done nothing. And by nothing I really mean I cleaned up my room and surfed the internet and made my bed, did some homework, made this video. Needless to say, this has been a fantastic start to my second year here at USC, and I can't wait to keep on getting going, I guess? I don't know. Anyways, that's all I really got for today. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. I'll see you later. It's JP Melendez, and I'm over and out.